Hey guys, welcome back to G5 Higher Purpose Gaming. I'm your host, HotelCharliHill, and we are in episode 14. This is the concluding segment of the evening. And I think in the schedule it was supposed to be CrossOut on Xbox One, but I had made the mistake of putting on Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. I'm sorry if that disappoints anybody who want to watch CrossOut, but don't worry, Metal Gear Solid 5 is totally cool. We're like 3% into the game, and the missions are just awesome. You got like the whole stealth kind of approach. Oftentimes things go down the toilet, comes a bloodbath, and you can't help but shoot your way out, and that makes it really exciting. But it's just as exciting as when you can manage to sneak your way in there. So yeah, here we go. And Jim, I just want to say thanks for inviting followers. It's very kind of you. That's the best way to support G5 Higher Purpose Gaming. You know, I have not set up donations or anything because I don't see the point in people giving me money at this point, or really any point. But I mean, I've got a job, and there's a lot of better things to be spending your money on in terms of. Oh shoot! I got to do something here real quick. There's a lot of better things out there to spend your money on than donating to a guy like me. So the best way to support is to share, like and share, and if possible, you know, you want to help out with things like post-production or whatever. Hey, if that's what you want to do, cool. All right. I tell you, it is hard to pump out the vids with a full-time job, but then also, okay, so yeah, overall completion 3%. That's crazy. But then also be trying to put together like highlight videos and stuff, and I right away I realized I just didn't have time for that. Lots going on. Resume game. If you're discovered while the enemy is unaware of your presence, the game will slow down as if viewed with a high-speed camera. Reflex mode. Yeah. So
Boss, we received a back channel request from Langley. We're to find a piece of new American military hardware that's gone missing in the mountains of Afghanistan. It's a difficult mission, but I'd say you're back in top form by now. Check your iDroid for the details.
Oh, looks like there's a wolf somewhere. Oh yeah? Come and get it, horse. Or come and get it. What the heck? Then in your back. Good night. So yeah, part of the mission for some reason is to get wildlife out of the war area so that they don't die. Well, that's nice. Once I get some wolves, though, I could probably train up wolves to help me in battle. Huh, I guess I don't have a silencer anymore. I don't know. I could probably call one in, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just move right on to the next mission. Well, what's going on at Mother Base? Staff management? Anybody new? This is honestly really confusing. It's the kind of thing that I'd probably get used to it and understand it if I could spend hours on it, but I can't. So I won't. Silent Mastodon, I think. Oh, he's the super soldier. So, where do I want to assign him? Auto assign? Here. Combat unit prioritized. Waiting room staff. Waiting room security. Assigns all staff in the waiting room to the units that suit them best. Combat unit is given priority over the security team. Alright. Assign all staff in the waiting room to the units that suit them best. Okay.
Staff assigned.
Nice. I don't know what else it's telling me to do. Direct contract. Switch display. Healthy. Silent Mastodon. Whatever. Back to missions. And mission list.
Please select a mission.
Alright, so we're going to have to go do this one here. Destroy Soviet comms equipment to prevent reinforcements being sent between outposts. Accepting the mission.
Accepting. The map has been updated.
So it looks like this is our mission start point down there at the southern point. Right on. Another thing we got to look at is our side ops. There is an extract interpreter right over there in the same area. I'd be a fool not to do that. Oops, did not mean to do that.
Marker placed. Marker removed. Marker removed.
Okay. I am right up here. Alrighty. So what am I going to do? I am going to go back to map. Check this out. I can go into aerial photo. North top is what I want. And that way I can look and decide how I want to get to points. Most of these corners have outposts on them. Best bet is just to try and go through the mountains here, through the passes. Hopefully I can do that. And we've also got some new tapes, so better listen to what's going on. From briefings or something. No.
This war. The Kremlin never expected to have this much trouble against the Mujahideen. Afghanistan is a tribal society. Tradition demands that its people stand up to any outsiders who set foot on their land. With the honor of their people at stake, they have everything to fight for. No matter how hard the Soviets hit them, they continue to appear out of nowhere, striking back, then vanishing again. But there's one thing even the Mujahideen fear. Every last one of them. The Soviet gunships. They're highly maneuverable and equipped with massive firepower. Plus, the underside of the fuselage is heavily armored. The Mujahideen can barely scratch them with their small arms. Anyone who hangs around gets mowed down by the gunship's heavy machine guns. This new honeybee weapon that was given to the Hamid fighters, it's no doubt something to help them strike back against the gunships, which makes it a weapon that could change the course of the war. Those guerrilla fighters known as Mujahideen don't actually belong to a single organization. Afghanistan is a multi-ethnic country. You've got the Pashtuns, the Tajiks, Uzbeks, Hazaras, and each of them is split into their own tribes, large and small. Each ethnicity has several rebel organizations that their various tribes gather under. They're united under the banner of jihad. That doesn't mean they work like a single standing army. Just look at the area around Smasy Fort. A lot of Tajiks used to live there, but they fled after the Soviets started their Scorched Earth campaign. With the area uninhabited, the Hamid fighters, who are Pashtun, decided to move in. The Hamids are based out of the city of Peshawar. We passed through it on the western edge of Pakistan. The Pashtun people have long lived in Afghanistan and western Pakistan. They used to travel back and forth frequently.
Oh, yeah.
Britain went and established the border that still stands today. The Hamid fighters get generous support from the Pakistani government. The government wants to use them to secure influence over Afghanistan. Their liaison with the Hamids is Inter-Services Intelligence, and behind the ISI...
When you see something sparkling, guys, just like a bird or a fish, gotta check it out. And look, I found rough diamonds for 10,000. 6 o'clock, guys. Hopefully everybody's had dinner. I haven't, but I'm a super special operations guy with a bionic arm. Jacob, welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for all the support, guys, from Periscope. I really love when I go check, see how those videos are doing. I see a lot of views. I see tons of hearts pouring in. That's really kind of you. I would do this no matter what, even if Even if people like hated my videos and were telling me they
Sun
sucked,
will set shortly.
I wouldn't really care. I've got games I want to play through, and I figure kind of a waste of time for me to just sit in my home in the dark by myself playing games. And I just figure, hey, G5 Higher Purpose Gaming is a way that I can
Removed.
keep playing games and hopefully help people to understand what their higher purpose is. And yeah. Okay, well, so we're going to try and make our way to there.
Marker placed.
We want to go get this Russian interpreter. Once I have a Russian interpreter, guys, I'll be able to have a guy over comms, I think, over comms, telling me what the guys I'm holding, or not hostage, but who I grab, I can interrogate via comms, which is awesome. I unfortunately, as you can see in my head, maybe not, took some shrapnel in the skull, and it's affecting my ability to interpret language. The language center of my brain, Ocelot said. But I think really it was just their weird way of trying to give him a horn because people love demonic crap. And Hideo Kojima is probably no different. And so he thought, yeah, oh, it'd be so cool and sexy if Solids or a Venom Snake had a horn coming out of his head. Yeah, oh. Anyway. Oh, I just realized I still got more cassette tapes.
Ocelot said the number of private forces is increasing, and they've modeled themselves after us.
They're a far cry from the likes of us.
But why? 9 years ago, we made enemies of the world as a nuclear-equipped force, independent of ideology or state.
Yes.
Wait, Ocelot
Sooner
left
or
me?
later, the real UN would have stepped in.
So why are they giving these PFs free reign?
It's our fault, too.
What do you mean?
Ocelot left?
What happened 9 years ago was a real problem for a lot of people. An organization as big as ours, with our
Where's
facilities,
Ocelot?
was wiped off the map. Not an easy thing to
Oh,
hide.
there he is.
But if our
I
existence
think.
came to light,
He's in the waiting room.
so
Okay,
would the
good.
names of our clients. We had contracts all over, east and west, from superpowers to banana
I
republics.
need a drink. Sorry.
Look, our clients denied all
Famished.
association with the likes of us. They had to make sure things didn't blow up on them. But at the same time,
Oh,
they
delicious.
missed us. They really missed us. The demand for armies for hire was as strong as ever.
H2O.
The international community turned a blind eye to what happened to us, despite still needing people who could do our jobs.
Pepperoni
History
stick and
couldn't
a
afford to lose us.
cheese bun.
As soon as we were gone, they needed a replacement. So private forces spread everywhere. And they're all just a phone call away.
But still.
I know. PFs are totally different from what we envisioned. Nation states, revolutionaries, terrorists. They have a lot of clients. And Cypher is one of them. Cypher stays anonymous. But I know their work when I see it. In the eyes of those clients, the world's PFs are all just expendable pawns. The clients don't have to worry about losing their own men. Nobody knows they're involved. And PFs are cheap. In short, the world is chewing up soldiers and spitting them out. Even some of the old Mother Base's survivors are still working for PFs. Some guys created their own smaller forces. Others were taken on by emerging PFs. Everybody's gone their separate ways. But none of them are living their dream. Because they're not fighting with you. Of course, I
No.
tried to headhunt as many of them as I could for Diamond Dogs. It was all a waste of time. They said they weren't interested without you to lead them. But now you're back.
I am.
And everything's gonna change.
Even though I was in a
We'll
coma
unite
for
all
9
private
years.
Forces under you, transcending nations and economies. What is a nation? Just a patch of dirt. The bonds among us will surpass nations. And that's what'll put the world under our control. We'll establish a new kind of country. Redefine the very concept of it. Even Cypher will be below us. An extraterritorial
where's my fancy
federation of
dog?
military nations. The United
No.
States of Force. Once word of Big Boss's return starts traveling, that'll be our true deterrent against Cypher. In other words, no one will dare to come gunning for you.
How do you figure?
Cypher lacks
Oh, there
a
it is.
large-scale fighting force. PFs are the
Hey,
perfect
guys.
tool for them. But those PFs
Yellow.
revere you.
Yellow
The
weeds.
legendary Big Boss. If Cypher killed you now,
Wormwood, also known as absinthium. That's used to make your phantom cigars.
but they
definitely wouldn't keep
Random
doing Cypher's
cigars,
dirty
oh my
work,
gosh.
even if it put their lives at stake. That's why it's no longer a benefit to Cypher to get rid of you. The very fact that you're alive is our greatest defense against Cypher.
Nice to know. It'll buy us some time while we get back to full strength.
Just keep in mind that what I'm saying is generalizing a lot. In practice, the PFs around the world don't know your face. Just declaring that you're big boss won't be enough to convince them. And if they see you as an enemy, they'll come at you with everything they've got.
Some hero.
That's why you need to bring them back to Mother Base. Show them on your terms that you really are the one and only big boss. Once you've proven that, they won't hesitate to join us.
This looks like a outpost, but it's not apparently. I wonder if I can get up this hill. Come on, D-Horse! Yeah! Yeah! Oh, crap. Come on, D-Horse! I know you got it in you. Crap. If only I was riding a mountain goat. Wait a second. Oh, 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 oh. Blue plants. I don't know what they are. I want to pick them for my girl. What was her name again?
That crack would make a good foothold. You can use crack climbing to make your way up.
Yeah, but unfortunately I have a horse with me. Oh, I can whistle. And he'll come to me. Okay, okay, so let's see. Can I? Nope. What did he say would make a good foothold? Was Craig somewhere? Come on. There you go. That's not very useful. Oh, are you serious? What's wrong with his boots? Okay, what was he talking about? Oh gosh, I almost broke something. Oh, there you go. Oh, I see. That's cool. Yeah, well, I just need to find more of those. Are there more of those? Anywhere? Oh, there's one. I know it. Maybe not, maybe not. Not a crag, not a crag. Yeah, I guess I gotta call D-Horse. Nope. How do I call D-Horse? Totally forget, sorry guys. Sorry guys and gals. D-Horse!
Use your horse for traveling long distances. Let us know from your iDroid and we can send him to you.
Oh, there we go. Development. Missions. Buddy support. No, what? I want to call the guy, not dismiss him. Oh my gosh. Why is this so difficult? Can you imagine I put myself up somewhere that I can't run up to because it's too steep? That'd be so funny. Jump! He just jumped like 35 feet. That was amazing. What a talented horse. With very strong back. Where are we going here? Alright, I'm sorry guys, I'll try and speed up here. It's always better if you can take the roundabout way. What is that over there? I don't want to go by this.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
I really don't want to go over this beacon here and then start a new mission before I save this other guy. Oh gosh. Side off, extract interpreter.
Soldier somewhere in the region. He's a language specialist. His role is to translate information related to the West into Russian. If we can get him to join us, we'll have the upper hand in information warfare. Find this language specialist and extract him.
Roger that. You don't have to tell me twice. In the meantime, I'll listen to another tape. What happened to old Mother Base members? Let's find out. To Chico, Amanda, and Strangelove and Huey, where'd they go?
Snake, do you remember Amanda?
Yeah, I do.
Their revolution was a success. Somoza resigned. Nicaragua has a new government. Amanda's really working hard for her country to be reborn.
Good for them.
She says she wishes Chico could be there.
That revolution was the dream. For Amanda, for Chico, and their father.
That chopper was no place for Chico to die. I'd like to at least think history will remember his part in the revolution.
When you pick up a gun, there's always a chance you'll die for nothing. He knew that as well as the rest. Now that he's gone, it's up to the rest of us to decide what it was all worth. If we don't, there's nothing to prove that Chico ever lived at all. Where is
A Soviet soldier in the Green Beret is speaking English. Must be a language specialist. With him on our side, we'd be capable of Russian interpretation support. Try and extract him.
AI researcher from Mother Base?
I remember her.
We'd lost touch with her. Till Amanda heard from her out of the blue. She told Amanda she wanted to salvage Peace Walker's drive parts, or something from the bottom of Lake Nicaragua. Amanda passed the request on to her friends in the new administration. She's a national hero now, after all. So Strangelove got a Soviet military aircraft to transport something to somewhere. But apparently the cargo wasn't big enough to have been Peace Walker itself.
So what was it?
Who knows? We recovered Peace Walker's nuclear warhead ourselves 9 years ago. What could Strangelove have been after? Amanda said she didn't mention what her reason was or where she was headed. Nicaragua is a socialist state now. With Amanda vouching for her, the government didn't feel the need to concern itself with the details. All Strangelove told Amanda was that she was going to continue her research, and that the rest was a secret. Right before the attack, Huey was in the control tower to prepare for the inspectors. He was with them when it all went down. The control tower collapsed with the rest of its strut. His body was never recovered. But he was the one who met the inspection party when they arrived. And he was the one who showed the nuclear inspectors to the tower. You remember the way it went. First he recommends we agree to the inspection. Then he gives them the okay without our permission. All the time acting as if he was doing us a favor. On top of that, he even had the guards disarmed that day.
What a
It
jerk.
would send the wrong message, he said. Whatever the angle, it all leads back to Huey. I curse my own stupidity for not realizing sooner. Huey escaped with that unit by chopper. I've been hunting him for 9 long years. The other reason I was operating around Afghanistan was to dig up his location.
Huey's in Afghanistan?
Yes, and I have a good idea where. Now we just wait for the right moment. This time, we'll be the ones using him. He's going to tell us who our guests really were that used a fake nuclear inspection to blast our home into the ocean.
Right, the area looks pretty clear. Aside from these 2 dudes. But they won't pose much of a problem. He's looking that way, he's looking that way.
So your suppressor is worn out. That gun will be as loud as any other now. If you
Oh,
have to shoot,
wonderful.
be careful.
Wonderful. Good timing, suppressor. Way to poop the bed now. If that's the case, I guess I'd better do this quietly. Looks like we've just got the one language specialist. Nothing like sneaking across creaky boards. Get him out of the light into the dark. Same with this guy. Make a little dog pile in the back. Oh, he got a Spetsnaz shirt on, so as easy as he was to take down, he will be good. Oh, that was Screams Don't Awaken Anybody.
You gotta extract him.
What? What's going on? Did he run? Where is he? He's running! No. That's something else. Where is he? Where's my little interpreter?
Black carrot. It's something of an ancestor to the domestic carrot. It's also a favorite of wild animals.
What's up, robotic wizard? What just happened to that poor guy?
That's the target.
I like knocked him unconscious and he shot the gun and his desk broke. Weird. Oh, no. Put him back down. We got a fault in this guy. Dark Knight style. Sayonara.
Side op completed. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Boss, that language specialist you extracted has been very cooperative. Says he's always dreamed of living a free life, like folks in the West. What are the odds, huh? I've gone ahead and placed him in the support unit. His job is Russian interpretation. Now you'll know what Soviet soldiers are saying. You can even interrogate them. Should give you an edge in the mission.
I wonder if using one of their own guns and shooting that off would confuse them in battle. Keep you from being known. How come I'm not whistling? Oh. There we go. And then no matter what, D-Horse will come here. Oh, that's convenient. Nice. Thank you, trusty fella.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
All right, here we go, guys. Gonna go in and take down a comm center or something. Comms, I don't know, whatever. Nope.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Get off them roads. That's where the trucks come from. Alright, let's see if we can do a bit of a reconnaissance from this area. This must be it. That's a bad guy. Looks quiet. Oh my gosh, is it at the other side of an outpost? Mission start point. Hey, stop doing that. Tactical puppy, sounds like.
Disable the Soviets' reinforcement system by putting a hole in their base-to-base comms network. Head for the eastern communications post and destroy its comms equipment. First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
Well, that's crazy. That's a long ways away.
That wild dog pup. He's a tough little guy. Boss, this is no time to be playing with animals. What are you gonna do, boss?
Where is it?
The map has been updated.
Oh, I'm taking him home. Hi, little guy. We're gonna grow you up, and you're gonna be an attack dog for me. The
Roger that. We'll pick him up.
I think it's gonna be like D-Dog or something like that. I've seen a little gameplay. I'm not gonna lie to you. This isn't all new to me. I know that there's a dog later on, so I'm just gonna... Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm just gonna, Oh my gosh, man. What a moron. Gets stuck on a stupid friggin' rock. Good job, game. Like, look at that. Seriously. How are you stuck on the edge of this thing? I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to tell you.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
I wonder if I can climb up this thing. Suppose I wouldn't need to. Oh, maybe. Okay, let's see. I'd really like to climb up to a vantage point, watch, and then take a look at this place. Where are the crags? Bring out the crags. Nice. Come right up to me, D-Horse. Come on. You want me to take you out behind the woodshed again? You know better than that.
You have arrived at your destination.
First,
Holy
use the
smokes,
binoculars to
Horse.
locate the communications equipment at the facility.
Okay, so like I'm at the place then? It would appear? Yep.
The target is there.
What's up, Sheener? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're ready for some sweet Metal Gear Solid action. It's coming. We're just looking for some all possible tangos in the area. Alright, let's do this.
The map has been
That antenna
updated.
is one of the targets. There should be more. Keep looking.
You would think, right? bird.
That's an anti-air radar. It isn't one of the targets, but destroying it would shut down part of the enemy's air surveillance. It might make more landing zones available.
Well, I don't want to be haphazard about this, but... Wasn't I supposed to use, like, binoculars or something? Where are these binoculars? Oh, I guess they're the binoculars that I have already. Never mind. You're kidding me, right? How do you know to look over here? Well, it's gonna be the last mistake he ever made. Hey, did you see the new board they put up at the relay base? Yeah, ethnic solidarity. Who are they kidding? Now the brass is prioritizing sending in more Russian-born guys instead of Central Asians. Guys don't have the morale because that's ethnically they're close to something. Like, well, I'll catch you later. Here. I can see over my shoulder.
A flag. It's gotta mean something.
A flag, gotta mean something. Represents the USSR. Okay, so that's one dish. Where are the others? Cat, do you see anything? That's gotta be it right there.
That's another one of the targets. Do you see any more?
Not really. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
That looks like the target. We know where all the antennas are now. Take out all three of them. How you do it is your call.
What the heck does F mean? Oh. Means I become a sneaky Pete. Holy smokes! See that? Got like 3 dudes down there. I could take them all out right now, but this is Solid Gear, Metal Gear Solid. I should probably try and do it as stealthy as possible while going backwards like a moron. Oh my gosh. Daytime. Daytime. Very bright.
Внезапно вылазка на душманов. Информация была правильной. Они осели заброшенным кишлаке Бабаркана. Мы выдвинулись и взяли их всех сразу. Все они оказались таджиками. Откуда была информация? От душманов. Чего?
Sun will rise momentarily.
На самом деле, базируется вокруг пакистанских границ. Они себя таковыми не считают. Братья по религии. Не посмотрим. Это хороший шанс для Хамида. Теперь они могут закрепиться в этой области. Следовательно, ключи будут врага. Ага. У этих Хамидов много.
Oh, look at his face. Look at his face. Isn't it neat? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
Explosives should take care of them well enough. How you do it is up to you.
I don't got no explosives. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. This is bad. I'll just have to take some diamonds. And fuel. And metal. Oh gosh, don't do that, dude. Oh, what's this guy doing? Coming up on patrol. How do you know I'm here, man? Why is he looking this way? What's up, Quayne? Tony? Welcome to the stream, guys. We're having a good night. Having a little bit of trouble here. I didn't bring some explosives on this mission, so I don't know how the heck I'm... Great. No one over there, that's good. Can I hide right here, I wonder? There's only one way to find out. Will someone else see me? Hope not. There's a gun laying in the path and he doesn't even know. Doesn't even put it 2 and 2 together. Sweet. I'll take him up to my other little area. Whoa, Nelly. Good night, my friend. No. I don't know if Fulton alerts the enemies. It really should. I mean, a guy just screamed and flew up into the sky. Oh, there we go. There we go. I gotta try and find some explosives. Not what I wanted to do. Definitely not what I want to do. Crap, I better get out of here. Shucks.
The map has been
That radio transmitter is used to relay messages between outposts. Take it out and the mission's complete. We have the locations of all the targets. Destroy either the radio transmitter
is
or
that?
all the antennas to shut down communications between the enemy outposts. It's all up to you, boss.
Oh, shoot! I've alerted a guard. Bright. Eyes can't adjust. Too bright. I had to do it, people. I'm sorry. I know he's got a wife and kids at home, probably. I'm at a loss here, everyone. Like I got no explosives. I thought maybe I'd be able to find some just lying around. As of yet, no.
Слышал, о чем говорила женщина рядом электростанции? Нет, что за женщина? Не знаем, что с ней. Говорят, она голая. Голая? Да нахуй. Серьезно? Значит, что она не местная. Слушай, если видишь ее, скажи мне. Но не проблема. Она исчезает. Так же быстро, как и появляется. Что значит исчезает? Никто не смог подойти к ней достаточно близко, чтобы поговорить. Похоже на привидение. Слушай, привидение или нет, я бы не отказался. Точно. Ладно, увидим.
That could be loud. Definitely a guy behind me. Oh crap.
That gun will be as loud as any other now. If you have to shoot, be careful.
What? Oh my gosh, you serious? Are you kidding me? Come on. You're gonna want to call some artillery there, folks. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, if I gotta use explosives. No, it's not what I want to do, for Pete's sake. What the heck? How stupid is all that?
Good work. You've completed
Yeah,
your
there.
objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
Mission info has been updated.
You destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, and that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey. Oh, what's next? What's next?
Out of ammo? Let the support unit move out of here to restock. Transmit a request from your iDroid and I'll send supplies right away. You ran out of explosives. See anything in the area? Take a look around. If you need a supply drop, call it in from your iDroid.
Outpost captured.
I ain't taking no prisoners. Not this time. Not this time. Why not just capture all the outposts? It's so cool and fun. All right. What's up, Imran Lunchbox? Welcome to the chat, guys. Probably still got some stuff here I could blow up. There we go. Got it. Is there another one? Nice. So yeah, you know, not exactly by the numbers, but things went awry, and I had no choice but to just kill every last person. So yeah, yucks.
Ау! С тобой все в порядке? Что это?
Poor suckers. Why, oh why? Oh, let's see now. Oops. Am I done the mission? Apply, drop, map, missions. I think that's it. I'm done the missions. Side ops, nothing. Missions, none. Maps. All good. Wait, what's this thing? Mortar. Material container. Gun emplacement. Transmitters and antennas. Got them all. That's the mission. Alright, D-Horse, let's get out of here. Oh, D-Horse, you silly goof. What are you doing over there behind a pole? I'll never get out of there. I think I'm gonna have to call for a chopper and get out of here. I've yet to stealthily complete a mission without killing people, but I mean, seems like it's just the nature of the beast here.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Exfiltrated
That's
hot.
it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Nice, guys. Right on. Did it again. I'm bloody. Very.
Development project has been added.
I don't even know what all this is. What game is this? E. Diddy. How's it going, man? And Miles, welcome. This is Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. And yeah, I think it's out for PS4 and Xbox One. I'm playing on PC, and it's probably your best option if you've got a good PC, but it's pretty cool. All right, guys, that is it for this last segment. Now we're just going to do the word of the... Looks sick. It is, man. It's awesome, and it's really cool when you can try and, like, tactically and stealthily, like, make your way through the mission, you know, sneak in, plant the bombs, get out, or extract the hostage or whatever. But as you saw in that mission, I unfortunately got spotted, had no choice but to kill every last person. But that's how it goes sometimes. Whoa. All right, guys. So the next week's stream starts again Monday night. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I take a break Friday night because I lead youth group. And then we've got Saturday again. So I look forward to seeing all you guys again. Oh, hold on a second. Do it. Defecate command for D-Horse is now available. I can make D-Horse poop. Wow. Wow, Hideo Kojima. What will you think of next? Who's this? Volunteer Mad Dog. Oh, okay. He's a D. Kind of sucky. He's a D. Kind of sucky. Bunch of D's and a B. Goblin Vulture. Cool. And a couple Mad Hyena. Nice. And C. Looks like they're engineers. What are you trying to tell me, game?
Prolonged time in the field is bad for the body and mind. I think it's time you took a break. Do it for me. Come back to Mother Base ASAP.
He's totally right. He's totally right. As soon as I can, I'm exiting the game. Each weapon has a specific effective range. Rounds fired will gradually drop once they have passed beyond this effective range. Nice. Back at Mother Base. An oil rig, which I use for my private military. So far, it's only like 50 guys.
Hey, come back!
Oh, look, it's the dog I rescued. Somehow I know we're gonna have a beautiful relationship.
Here's the dog you brought back. Bit of a troublemaker. Not sure about the breed, though. He'll get bigger? Uh-huh. Like this. You know, I can look
Just
at
licking the blood off my face. Getting a
still a pup,
taste for
so he
blood.
doesn't listen. I have a feeling someday he'll be useful. I suspect you've discovered a real diamond in the rough.
I hate dog kisses
little
too,
polish.
honestly. It's like, get off
Say we
of
got a
me.
true diamond
Disgusting.
dog on our hands.
And people say, oh, but a dog's mouth is cleaner than a person's, which is, from what I've heard, a myth. Did he lose his eye too? The same eye?
Right.
Look at it, it's like a Lion King moment.
Raising hounds. Fine. Come on, Dee Dee.
I have my Phantom cigar with, Okay, what's going on here? I'm trying to, finish today's segment. All right, checkpoint being saved. We are good to go. Well, turn it to title menu. I guess I gotta use the arrow keys. Yeah, would you look at that? Pretty slick. All right, everybody. So that's awesome. That brings us to the word of the day. The most important and awesomest part of each episode. And unfortunately, the game is trying not to let me leave. But yeah, guys, I highly recommend you check out the word of the day. Disconnect. Get out of here. The word of the day occurs in the last segment of every single day that I stream. Huh. That's annoying. You know what? I'm just gonna alt tab because I frankly don't care. Yeah, the word of the day occurs, guys, during the concluding segment of every single one of my episodes. So every single night that I stream, I do the word of the day, and it is the best thing. And hope you'll come to appreciate it for what it is. G5 Higher Purpose Gaming is a gaming community and a streaming channel with me, your host, where there's a higher purpose. It's just not just gaming, because I think we can all agree that even when we have like solid, awesome sessions gaming, you know, where just everything goes right and we're having a ton of fun with our friends or whatever, be it raids or just high rounds of zombies or whatever, Easter eggs, you know. As fun as that stuff is, it always leaves us wanting. And there is something more. There's something much, much more for us. And so if you go back to watch all the words of the day, you'll catch up with where we are, which I highly recommend. As for right now, we're going through a session about here we are. We're going through a session about knowing God and knowing that He is in control. He's all powerful. He's above everything else. And this series, I think we're in the sixth part of it today. Yep. So I mean, you go back and you check it out, and you will hear the word of God, which is the word of the day, and it's powerful and it's wonderful. So without further ado, I'll just read today's portion here, which is Exodus chapter 12, verses 1 through 3, and they read like so. The Lord said to Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, "This month shall be for you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year for you. Tell all the congregation of Israel that on the 10th day of this month, every man shall take a lamb according to their fathers' houses, a lamb for a household." Read that one more time. The Lord said to Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, "This month shall be for you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year for you. Tell all the congregation of Israel that on the 10th day of the month, every man shall take a lamb according to their fathers' houses, a lamb for a household." So in the last session, we talked about the reality that right away, when man first sinned, when man was naked, when man was ashamed, God sacrificed an animal in order to make clothes for Adam and Eve and cover them. And not just to give them clothing, but to cover their sin. It was a picture of something to come and the need for sacrifice. And here we have, thousands of years later, through Moses and his brother Aaron, God says to the people of Israel that they must take a lamb and sacrifice this lamb. And of course, if you read on, it's all about the atonement of sin, because all of us is imperfect. All of us do wrong. Unfortunately, even your sweet old grandmother has probably has moments from in today's day and age, even in her wisdom and in her kindness, where she thinks awful things, or she says awful things, or does awful things. And then, of course, once upon a time, she was a young adult like yourself, and who knows what kind of trouble she got into. Who knows what kind of thoughts were in her mind and what was in her heart. And the reality is, even though every movie you see and every book you read and every song you hear is telling you to follow your heart, I think when we're really honest, we know that our hearts can be very deceitful. Our hearts can be very wicked. Our hearts can be very sinful. And so we need that imperfection in us. We need that covered. And so God is laying out a picture throughout time, the need to do sacrifice to take care of sin. All right. And so in the first session, we talked about that. We talked about how we sacrificed the animals to cover Adam and Eve. And now here we are. We see he's giving this law down to the Israelites that they're to sacrifice a lamb for each of their households. So guys, that's building up to something incredible and awesome. And I'm excited to help you come through the rest of this incredible story as we go through the word of the day. And I hope that it blesses you. And I hope that you'll seek God. I hope that you'll humbly let him call you and work upon your heart, because it is absolutely imperative that you know him in this life. And when it comes to your higher purpose, you will never, ever, ever know your true purpose in life unless you know it through God, because he's the one who made you, and he knew ahead of time what he wanted and had for you. And the only way you're going to experience that is if you come in line with him. All right. You guys can join me on our Facebook page, fb.me/G5HPG. Tons of platforms I stream to. You can follow me on any of them. Best way to support is just to share your friends and click those like buttons, click the sub buttons, and you'll get to be a part of it. And we'll see what happens in the future. And I hope that this encourages you to live out your higher purpose. God bless you guys. Have a great night.